Good morning, everyone. Myself, Prashant Mishra from Premier Tech. It's truly honor for me to be part of this mega event for chemical and petrochemical sectors. And today I'm going to give you a brief inside details about automation product and solutions providing by Premier Tech, specifically for chemical and petrochemical sectors. And also we'll talk about some 5 important considerations which needs to be followed before talking or moving to automation from your existing bagging and operations in your plant. So before start off with, I would like to give you a brief about company. So Premier Tech is one of a global market leader in packaging segments with its state-of-the-art bagging, filling, and palletizing and load securing line for a variety of industry, including chemical, petrochemical, food, and other industries. Having said that, we have 16 manufacturing facilities across the globe, including India, Latin America, North America, APAC, and Asia Pacific. So with having this strong local presence, we are not only delivering just our solutions, but also we are delivering millions of smiles and satisfactions to our cheer up customers. So let's talk about this automatic solution itself. Okay, so this is my main topic about 5 consideration for moving of the automation. But before that, would like to just give you a brief about what is exactly automatic packaging line. So if you can consider any solid chemical or petrochemical plants, specifically for their downstream bagging operation, so we can easily segregate it in 3 parts. One part is about the filling lines. Another part is for the palletizations, and the last part is about the load securing and warehouse automation segment. So I will go briefly about each 3 parts itself. So here is the packaging revolution specifically for the bagging part. So here is the 3 pictures. You can get idea that what the initially operation was related to the manual operations, where lot of manpower and a lot of energy was involved. But could get a very poor result in terms of very inconsistent accuracy speed for different variety of solid products. Then after some revolution changes, we developed a semi-automatic solutions where the bagging, weighing, and the closing part was automatic, but still there was a challenge for handling of the empty SKUs, whether it's a box, it's a bag, or any other SKUs. Then after, we have developed a full automatic packaging line, where the bag placing as well as the filling, bagging, and closing part, everything would be the automatic way. So in the next video, you can get our automatic packaging videos. So in this video, you can get a different variety of different packaging material which can be used to our fully automatic line. It's irrespective of product characteristic, it's irrespective of any packaging material. It can be for paper, plastic, or any woven raffia bag, which is actually a traditional packaging material for Indian point of view, Indian customer point of view itself. So this can be used for any products. You can see here it's a fully automatic line. It's all deliver a full-fledged automatic solutions for your any kind of product, whether it's a granules, it can be pellet, it can be a flakes. And as I said earlier, that it can be work on any type of bag dimensions. You can see in the video that we will deliver with a fully automatic equipments, including a packed with a ATEX or non-ATEX area classifications for these type of lines. And the weighing range of this type of solution would be from 5 kg to 50 kg. Either for petrochemical, carbon black, PVC, or any kind of chemical solutions. So this is all about the filling lines. The next part is about palletizing, which I said to you that number 2 part of any filling plants. So in the packaging palletizing line, you can see here, the first part is about the manual, where again it's involved lot of manpower, but result would not get a very shaped or very stable pallet. And this can be a cause to reject the export consignment if you want to do export for your product from India to APAC or Middle East or any Southeast of Asia. So to just overcome this problem, we have developed a automatic palletization line. It will be two types. One is for the robotic palletizer, another is for the conventional bag palletizer. So in the next video, you can get this operation of this particular palletization. So first is about the robotic palletizer. This is basically for mid-level and average level of production plant, where we talk about somewhere 800 to 1000 bags per hour speed of any kind of SKUs. And the big advantage of this robotic palletizer is like you can utilize a single robotic palletizer for multiple production line. So it would be just like a first capex investment, but of course in the later on stage you don't be bothered about any further upgradation of the palletizer. And the second video is for the high level conventional palletizer, specifically for the petrochemical sector, where the speed would be more than 2000 to 3000 bags per hour of polypropylene, PVC or any kind of material. So this palletizer can be used for boxes, can be used for bags, or can be used for any kind of other SKUs as well. So we have this additional facility for slip sheet portion, whether if you have some type of paper bag and all, so you can avoid the rusting over on that, to including this slip sheet technology over on the empty pallet, and then you can start your palletization operation. And this can be synchronized with your existing speed. Like sometimes some customer have a seasonal demand related to your production plan. Like in some months they require just half of the speed of this system, and sometimes they require a full speed of this production from this line. So you can synchronize these things according to your production plan from your baselines. So you can make it a very different types of bag patterns over on the pallet, and you can use a different type of empty pallets for making of this entire pallets, maybe for 1 ton, 2 tons, or depends on your production plan. So that's all for palletizing part. The next part is about load securing. That is we call as a wrapping or stretch hooding system. So basically wrapping is for specialty chemical and chemical segments, where we talk about a mid-level and average level of speed. So you can see here the first picture is talking about the manual palletization. Again, it's a very robust exercise for manpower, with deploying a lot of efforts from the plant itself. But if you go with the automatic solution, so we have these two solutions, one for wrapping, another is for this stretch hooding and load securing segment. So the first video is for the wrapping part. As I said that it's for the average speed requirement, where we talk about somewhere 10 to 15 or 20 pallets per hour speed. So you can utilize these solutions, and of course it's economical because of the low production, and this can be very fully suitable for any kind of specialty carbon or pharma segments of applications. So this is also becoming in a two format. One is for the rotating table, another is from the rotating chambers. And the next video is for specifically is a load securing in terms of stretch hooding and shrink hooding solution. That is for the high speed demand. This is, as I said earlier, that it is suitable for petrochemical plants and complexes, where again we talk about more than 60 to 75 pallets per hour speed. So if you want to export or you have some export business, so this could be a much better options for after implementing palletizer line in your production hall. And the best beauty of this system is like you can easily integrate this stretch hooding system to your logistic automations, like a warehouse management system or auto truck loading system. So in line you can go with the ASRS, WMS or SAP synchronized with this particular system. If we talk about speed and all something, so we can get the best possible maximum speed is around 70 to 75 pellets per hour, which we have done for one of big petrochemical company so far. And you can make it minimum 5 to maximum 13 to 14 layers of bags, can be 4 bags or 5 bags per patterns on the pallets. Yeah, so once you implement this automatic solutions in your downstream part, so you will get this 5 discrete benefit from your existing manual operations. So number 1 is about of course means reducing of the manpower. Means these are the lines will require maximum maximum 2 or minimum 1 operator for entire particular line. So there is a reduce in the manpower. Number 2 is about the increase in production rate. So the thing is like nowadays we've seen that most of the chemical plant and petrochemical plant is designed 20 to 25 years back, and already they are facing a very area consideration, short area consideration for any expansions of their back-end process. So using of this automatic line, you can increase your production line and just avoid the bottleneck over there without expanding the area of filling line itself. So that is another advantage. The third is advantage about the reliability. So all these automatic solutions can be available for 99% 24/7 operations. So you can truly believe on this system. The fourth one is about the reduced number of production line. Yes, as I said earlier that instead of 3 to 4 semi-automatic line, you can go with a single or high-speed automatic line. So you can reducing not only the number of lines, you can save the area, but also you can have a drastically reduce of your utility consumptions, including air or electrical or anything else. And the last but not least, that's avoiding the means reduce the production lot. So the thing is like all the automatic operations means you can get a very consistent accuracy along with a very high speed or mid level of speed, depends on your requirement. So these are the main benefits you can get it through this automatic line. Now again I back to my initial points, that what are the 5 main points we need to consider to upgrade or moving to the automation from your manual existing operation line. So the number 1 point is about which part shall be upgraded first. So as I said earlier, if you talk about filling line segments like a bagging, palletizing and all, so you can consider this particular hierarchy for the consideration of that you can think about first packing line automation. Once you implemented these things, then you go with the palletizing line, and then you talk about the load securing or the secondary solution line. But suppose if you talk about any greenfield project, so you should have a bare minimum consideration for implementation of all these 3 lines should be on automatic, not for current way, but in the future plant as well. Number 2 point is about production capacity, that you have to have a very concentrate answer about your current capacity, as well as if you think about any next 2 to 5 years expansion from your plant. So you should have a very discrete number of your production plan in terms of tonnage or number of bags itself, which will help us to design our system suitably for not only current requirement, but for the next 5 to 10 years as well. So you have to consider about the capacity per hour, or you can go with the average capacity, operational capacity from your current operation. So number 3 point is about the area, installation area, of course. And there is a one missing point over here is about the area classification. So sometimes I have feel in my experience that initially customer area was for the safe zone. And later on a stage, once they added some new chemical or different products over there, then they have to consider any attacks or hazardous area. So before to think about the automation, you have to be very clear about your area classification as well as for the installation area, and that to be the height of from your silo to the ground level. That is a very, very important for that. Number 4 point is about the packaging material. So in which there is a 2 sub points. 1 point is about the what type of packaging material you are going to use with your automatic solution. It may be for paper bag, it may be for plastic bag, it may be for wall pack and all something. So you have to be first decided in line with your marketing and business team. And the number 2 is about, if you talk about a fully automatic line, including filling, weighing, and closing. Closing can be stitching or selling as well. So for the automatic line, we have a sufficient margin on the top of the bag, so that any kind of closing method we can implement it very easily, either sealing or stitching. So you can see in the picture itself, you have to take mind of the collar of the bags, where we have to have a minimum 40 to 50 mm of spare heights over on that to close the bags properly. And the fifth point is about the product variety. So as I said that in petrochemical, of course, their main gradients for manufacturing segment is about the plastic. It may be different grade, but there would be no very drastically change in their flowability or bulk density. But if we talk about the specialty chemical, then I can see that more than 100 grades, customer can manufacture. So you have to first decide it based on your business plan, based on your product value and all something, that which particular plant or product you want to be automate first. And then only it will be easy for us to design the particular suitable solution for your particular grade itself. And to be very frank, I mean, for every automatic solutions, they have to have a dedicated product. So we cannot actually design any automatic line for each and every grade. So you have to decide it as an end line, that what exactly product you want to be go for the automation and all. Now these are the just at a glance for the summary. So this is just for help to think about what type of automation and how you move to your semi-automatic line to fully automatic line over there. Now as I said that earlier, Primatech has always believed on peoples and technology. So we have a very strong tools we call as a live line, where we can we can design actually customer concept or their thought process on the 3D video generated GA layouts. And this will ease to the customer that they can analyze that after completion of a plant, how their plants will looks like based on their initial thought process. So that is a very, very good tools, and that we are using to start with customer discussion for their any running or upcoming expansion plan for that. So in the next video, you can see one of video which we have designed for our one of current ongoing project for a big petrochemical plant. Yeah. So with this tool, we can design any kind of plant, especially for packaging part, including bagging, conveyor system, palletizer system, or stretch hooding or load securing system itself. And as you said, as I said that this bagging system or any kind of system, we can change to different types of technology as well. Like here you can see we have designed with a robotic palletizer, but we can also design this system for the conventional palletizer. That's all depends on what feedback and details we receive from the customer as an initial thought process for the moving to automation from their existing plant itself. So this is basically a very good tool for us as well as for the end client. So we can design this system for any kind of industry. As I said earlier, that can be chemical, petrochemical, or specialty chemical. It can be a multiple line as well. In fact, if we can do a detailed design of this part, so we can design a complete chemical complexes as per the customer requirements and customer needs. So it will be easy for the customer to analyze their thought process, that how and why they want to go with the automation, and accordingly they can final decision to go ahead for the project itself. And the one thing is, like, whatever equipment it's showing in this video right now, that is the exact equipments we are manufacturing from our plants. So there is no like it's a dummy and real maybe different scenario and all. You can see the total 360 view of this particular design layout. So that's all from my end. That's we are a Premier Tech. And if you have any query or any upcoming requirements and all, so you can visit to our booth in the next hall. We are also exhibiting there. Thank you so much for your attention.